Vera.
Double check to see if I can find it. Right here. I'm sorry about that. We'll try to get that as fast as possible. Of course. Okay. I'm glad I'm honestly just looking for photos.
Welcome to Disneyland and the 70th anniversary. We are celebrating not just a beautiful day in the happiest place on earth, but I have two words for you. We're also learning to celebrate happy. Those are the operative words for the celebration of this milestone event, and it is only appropriate that even a few minutes late, we start our show tonight from the place where it all began, where Walt walked. And as you walk through this beautiful park on a spectacular day, you also don't know, we're near Fantasyland, we're near the castle, we're near Maurice's Treats, but that's a separate conversation for a separate day. You also never know, oh my God, there's a princess that just came out. Very rare, very, very rare. This is what I love about this park. You never know when or from where you might see a special character just appear. It's done very differently here than it is elsewhere. I want to get over there before a line starts. First things first, before I get over there, tell me where you're watching from. Have you ever visited Disneyland? And if so, what is your favorite part of this place? Whether it's a land, a treat, an attraction, a memory, whatever it might be. Before the line gets too long, let's see if we can get in line. Let's see if we can get in line. She's going to line up. I think she's lining up over here. So we'll go over. We'll get in line. And then I'm a little nervous. Wow, I've never seen foot soldiers. Actually for, hi, your worshipful.
Wow, that was probably the best introduction you've ever done, and it would be great if you would do that every single time, because all of a sudden I feel special.
I think it's in our contract.
I think I should add it to my contract if it's not already in there.
Look,
yes.
Standing, it's not her castle, but it might as well be. It is.
Very gorgeous.
Becky from Mouse Fan Trap.
Hey guys, it's nice
For all
to
your
see you.
vacation planning needs, whether you're coming to Disneyland or not, to celebrate the 70th anniversary, by the way.
70th anniversary. No, I was not here on day one. I'm just going to beat you to the punch on that one right away. No.
I mean, I wasn't going to say that, but...
Yes, you were. Yes, if you were going to say it, you were going to think it, because I know you.
But we actually, I was thinking about this. Because I was here for the 50th.
Okay. I was too.
We were here for the 60th.
Yeah.
And now we're here for the 70th. Oh, this is like an anniversary for us too.
Really?
I forgot you can see my face. I shouldn't make faces when you do that. It has been a wonderful, wild whirlwind of a couple of days. But let me tell you something, and we'll have, there's a lot to break down about what's going on here. But one thing, man, when Disneyland has a party, they know how to do it right.
Yes.
And this is not something that's taking place just this weekend. It is going to continue. Well, it's a Disney anniversary, so it'll be like 18 months. But it is everything from new parades, new fireworks, new castle shows, new World of Color.
New parade, new.
I mean, I know you haven't seen it yet, but you have VIP seats for tonight's performance of Disney Junior. The Mickey Mouse Clubhouse show.
I gave those away.
Oh my God, it was so good.
That,
it was so good. When they sang
That'd
Hot Dog at the end, spoiler alert, a little tear came down my face.
I don't know what that is.
But that's fine. There's also, and I know this is such like a marketing buzzword, but there's new activations throughout the park.
Yes.
This really, your Magic Band here,
Bring it.
really, bring it, buy it, get it, because it does so many cool things. I just posted a very quick reel on Instagram about this little scavenger hunt that takes place throughout the park, where if you have a Magic Band, there are a number of little, almost semi-hidden kiosks throughout the different lands, and when you tap your Magic Band, you get either a little surprise, or in a lot of cases, you get a takeaway reward for free.
And it's so cute, and it's themed to the different lands. So you go to the different... Yeah, I do.
Oh, yeah.
But do you want me to show it to you?
I mean,
yes.
Sure, why not? We can't. Listen, they're here live. They deserve to see what it.
I don't want it to hit the light of day too much because It's going to be rated, right? We're going to rate the cards.
It's going to glow like the case at the end of Pulp Fiction, which it takes out. So when you go to Adventureland or Frontierland and you activate these, you get a ticket, a free ticket, which, and this is what I love, the tickets are different depending on your ticket type and profile.
So different locations. This was from the cinema, and you got this really cool 70th Disneyland. I love these. After we found all of them, I wanted more. So I could spend the entire day just doing nothing.
That's a very much of a Beckyism.
What?
But once I get more, I just want. I mean this in the most brotherly, wonderful. You are Veruca Salt. I want it, and I want it now.
I want it now. No, it's incredibly cool though. It's a neat little surprise and delight. And then
it's
the one
super smart. Yeah. It's so smart.
And the one there's one more here. The one in Fantasyland doesn't give you a ticket, but you get like a performance, which is incredibly cool.
Performance might be a little bit of a little show.
Yes.
You get a little show, which is nice.
So yeah.
Yeah,
that was a really neat surprise.
They do a really good job at that. We saw the new cavalcade today, which I posted on Instagram.
Celebrate happy? Everything is happy.
Everything is happy. We are celebrating. You know what? The world can use to celebrate a little bit of happy.
It needs a lot of happy.
I know some people are like, oh, it's a weird... I kind of dig the idea. It's a simple concept, which I think goes back to what Walt wanted. Just a place to come here and celebrate happiness, being happy. Look how happy this kid is. It's my kid who's not really much of a kid anymore.
He's about ready to fall asleep at any time. Yeah,
we just had caffeine at Maurice's Treat. Wait, I have to put my glasses on. I can't see the comments, and the comments I see are very long. Wait a minute.
There's probably questions in there somewhere. Hopefully.
I hope to visit Disneyland. Mickey Orlando, long time no talk. Wow. Katrina Kenny, cool ticket at Jungle Cruise, watching from Michigan. Excited to come in. Nancy Turner, the ABD. We're going to be back here in
weeks.
It's weeks.
We'll be here for weeks.
We're going to be, and then, like, literally in hours, we leave from here and go right to the airport and go to Japan. Our Adventures by Disney.
Who thought this was a good idea? Just neat. Yeah, that would be neat.
So,
my fault.
If you kill me, it's totally your fault, and you just...
No. We have like 7 or 10 years. We still have to... 10 years. There's 10 more years of this.
She doesn't mean together, like 10 years of just the business relationship. I'm not done explaining what's going on. No, I need to explain it.
No one needs to.
So last night we were in Disney California Adventure.
For World of Color. World of Color happiness, right?
World of Color happiness.
And what did you think?
So, listen, I loved it. I think it's, and I know I recency bias. I understand that. Is it the best World of Color since the original or including the original? I don't know. Because, and I know maybe it's okay, we could agree to disagree, but I think it touches emotionally, generationally. There's a lot of like new properties in there, including Wish, Turning Red. I have 2 words for you. Muppets. Muppets. And if we wanted more Muppets, we got more Muppets. It is the best pre-show,
it really
period.
Is. Instead of listening to someone say, ladies and gentlemen, in just 15 minutes, you don't get that. You get this incredible lead-in to the actual show. And it made you laugh. And they kind of poked fun at themselves. Disney did a good job of saying...
Disney's very self-aware.
Incredibly self-aware. But what I think I liked about it most is that it wasn't a jukebox like the last couple of World of Colors have been. It's just like, oh, the kids like this song and this song and this song, so we're going to put these songs together. It had a story, and it has a story you can follow, and you get excited.
And the music, I love the rearrangement of the music.
Yeah.
The Incredibles portion is incredible. Yeah. Right, Mangello? Yeah, I can chime in.
He's watching TikTok right now, not you. So
come over here and share your thoughts.
Do you have thoughts?
This is my son, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Let me angle the camera up. Like,
look at this. There's a height disparity. We're wondering how this happened.
Yeah. If anybody could explain this, I don't.
Well,
what do you think of World of Color? You as the young person in the
I thought they did a great job incorporating some newer IPs compared to older stuff, and I love the Incredibles part. So I thought it was great. It was happy, it was fun, and didn't have any like dead parents part of it.
Right. There's no sad Lion King moments.
No dead mom or dad, which is definitely a welcome. Come on.
Yeah, because it was a bit of an emotional roller coaster. I love the Inside Out stuff, which it plays into it perfectly.
And that's what the story is too.
Yeah. Yeah, it was full of surprises, and so I like that a lot. What else did we see? So we saw that. We saw the parade, the new Pixar Better Together parade. Catchy music, new floats.
Pixar pals.
Yeah. And listen, speaking of parades, there's like not one, like there's a ton of parades, and now there's nighttime parades like in both parks. Tonight is Paint the Night.
I love that. That's my favorite parade of all time, and I can't wait to see it again.
I'm psyched for Paint the Night. I still remember the first time we saw it, and Mac came out.
Oh, it came around the corner?
Yeah. Yeah, they do an amazing job here. So
and nighttime parades are always just a little bit extra magical too.
So we'll be in. They're actually tonight, and I'll share as much as it's happening. I know a lot of you on the East Coast, 3 hours ahead, but they're closing down Fantasyland for us for a little party, a little sneak peek at the new projection show on It's a Small World, the projection show on Sleeping Beauty Castle, fireworks, parades, cats and dogs living together, and we just had like great coffee. I love this place.
You're in a happy place.
I am.
You're celebrating happiness.
Last night,
yes.
you were like, Mongello, take it down. Like you were so like concerned about how happy I was.
I was wondering how much caffeine have you had today, because you were definitely on a different level of bounciness.
The World of Color made me happy. It did exactly what it was intended to do.
Okay.
Even late at night and 30,000 steps later, like I was super happy at the simple joy that a show like that brings.
Yeah, and it really did. And I love the newness of it. And again, it hit all the boxes with the current generation and with the kids that are coming in now and the young families.
Like
so
that guy.
yeah, it was perfect for the type of audience that they're trying to draw into the park.
Yeah.
So thumbs up.
I have to read the comment. I can't see.
The cavalcade is cute too. It was a new
Paint the Night is my favorite. Yeah.
Cavalcade was cute.
I mean, it's 2.5 minutes long.
It's not long. If you're going to wait for 45 minutes, just know it's 2.5 minutes.
Yeah.
So
It's a nice little thing for like when the characters come by to see them and say hi.
The important part of I'm trying to get this angle right so I can get Nicholas's giant head in there.
I look like I can only see the back of your head right now.
Well, and then, what do I do? There you go.
There you go.
Nobody move. I think the big takeaway from the cavalcade is I got 3 words for you. Wait, 4 words. Duffy and Shelley May. Like this is. I think it's 2 words.
somebody look that up.
Don't contradict me, boy. It doesn't matter. It's the point.
Yeah.
Duffy and Shelley May have made their first appearance here in Disneyland. We were talking earlier.
It's also Duffy's 20th anniversary.
It is Duffy's 20th anniversary. There's a lot of anniversaries being celebrated
I didn't realize
this
Duffy
time.
had been here that long. So that's Muppet 70th.
Yeah. Duffy, as we know in Japan, huge. Duffy is massive. Like his own stores, his own merch. Like people come dressed like Duffy. They bring their Duffys. It's a big thing. He came to Walt Disney World and wasn't really as embraced as maybe was expected. I'll be curious to see here what the love of Duffy or not is like. If you are a Duffy fan or not a Duffy fan, please give me your Duffy-related thoughts and impressions.
Here you do have a bigger Asian market that does come to Disneyland. So I think it's really going to be a hit here. And they put the merch out, and obviously it's going to be gone in an instant.
Yeah.
And we've talked to some people just over the last few minutes that are big Duffy freaks. So, yes, it's him.
We have a giant Duffy sitting in our guest room on the chair. You walk in, you're like, well, it's a little creepy. Oh, that's your leg. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry. So yeah, there's a lot, and merch.
Tons of merch.
Here's the new Magic Band, the 70th anniversary Magic Band, and I just think one of the coolest pieces of merchandise I think I've ever seen is the key, is the big magic key.
Yes. I wish that we could try it out ourselves. I wish that you received one, so you've been able to kind of look at it and play with it. But to be able to actually activate it and see how it works and see how the little kiosks are going to respond, we were able to see a demonstration of it, but I don't think that it really was exactly how it's going to be in the parks.
Especially you don't get to see how it interacts with each of the individual like podiums and
Right.
because you need to go around the park and do essentially a scavenger hunt before you can unlock a special
A lot of
prize.
immersive things between the
But I like
pedestrians.
I love the
experiential,
gamification
immersive.
of your experience, like the gamification of tapping your magic band and getting the tickets. There's a tangible reward that you get, and same thing for the key. Like Catherine's like, I have to get my key. I love the idea of gamifying it, of leveling up as you continue to sort of collect each of the lights, and then when you finish it, like when you complete the boss level, you like this magical little thing opens up, and you get a mystery pin.
That's cool.
Which the question I got repeatedly yesterday was, how do you collect, for the pin collectors, how do I collect the entire series of pins?
Buy 9 keys.
But that's not going to guarantee because the pin's a mystery, so you don't know what you get.
12 keys just in case.
So, I mean, I think there will become a secondary pin trading market that is going to open up, as you know, at some point. But I love that. Like, I love the mystery pack, like idea of it. I just think it's super smart.
Yeah, I love the way that they are engaging people. So you're not just a casual observer, you're actually an active participant.
There's going to be someone that's been going around with 8 different keys, like monetize something. Okay, that's one, that's one.
Kendall says, I'm in love with the tickets. My family would go nuts for them. Like,
And
they're
they all-
super fun.
They all have
It's
a super
free.
special little
Just
message.
have
Yeah.
in your pass, so.
As a local, it gives me something to do at the parks, which again, this is very much a local park. And the key's big, like it's a
It's
you know,
a bubble wallet.
Yeah, it's
It's
like-
the size of a
yeah,
bubble
you're
wallet.
gonna strap it on your back like Sora from Kingdom
Yeah.
Hearts. Yeah,
I think that is my only concern for a family having to, if they have like 3 kids and all of them have to carry around these big keys, it's a little
Why
bit
did you say
scary.
it's a crazy reference coming from me?
Because I didn't think that you were.
Oh, what, you didn't think Dad had it?
Fun fact: the Keyblade was also in the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Right.
Like,
And it was also in the Kingdom Heart. It was in the game, in the video game. Yeah.
but it was like in the background of the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse thing that was.
Oh, yesterday?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was in the. That's cool.
So your dad's not
Really
as
random place.
your dad's like not as lame as you think.
So,
Joshua says, I am a Kingdom Hearts buddy. Yeah, so there's a lot that's happening for this event and for the 70th, which kicks off Friday. And then just a couple of months, the Walt attraction is going to open up on Main Street, USA, which I
want to point out a fact. You've been talking for like 18 minutes and you haven't even mentioned the food.
No, that's a lie.
Right?
Liar. Look,
What did
pants,
I do?
fire.
Pants
The first
are
thing
on fire.
the
What is
first thing I mentioned.
Oh, I meant from the 70s.
Oh.
The specific special food items that they're going to have everywhere that we were able to see.
You know,
I'm not, sure if
I'm not really a
sweet.
sweets guy. I'm not really a food guy. I'm more of a diet running fruit and vegetable kind of guy. Not really.
Is that the alternate universe you? Is that
It's Bizarro Lou
That's
Mangello.
Evil Lou from the multiverse?
Hey! There's no such thing as Evil Lou. Watch it
Cute,
back.
cute,
Watch it.
cute, Niall.
I think that's the universe right now.
You know what? You know what? This is why I do a solo show. There's obviously specialty food throughout the parks.
I love some of the merchandise too. So a couple of the T-shirts that we saw were actual replicants of the first T-shirts that were available when they were here in 1955, and I thought that was really cool. And one of them had little googly eyes on the Mickey, and I looked at the guy and I went, "Did it really have googly eyes?" He goes, "Yeah, it was one of the very first T-shirts that we sold." So.
Walt. One of Walt's famous quotes is, "Put googly eyes on everything, and it'll sell like hotcakes." There is special. The merch that I really liked was the Walt specific, merch. So there's a lot of nostalgia, and the things that were in Walt's office, like his notebook, like his little valet, something very like 50s-ish. Like I love one of those on my desk. So I love that it is not just looking forward into what is coming in the future, but keeping one foot very firmly in the past and celebrating the history of it. So for those of you who are thinking about what's new and what's next, there's a lot that's coming. But for those who love the history and the nostalgia, I love that it's very reverent and very respectful to that part of it as well.
Yeah, I was really drawn to that corner and wondering what it was, because it did look a little bit like an office, but I didn't realize that that's merch that we're going to be able to procure.
And even some of the food. Some of the food is like inspired by, Walt chili, things that they served at Casa de Fritos before it was Rancho de Zocalo. You'll be able to get some of those things that were inspired by the early menus and the things that were here on opening day. So you get a little sense of feeling like you were here back in 1955. When Becky was 30. I didn't say that. I did not.
Wow. Okay,
What?
again,
That was from
I
Nicholas.
was not here on the first day. I wasn't even thought of. I wasn't born. I was nowhere around this place.
Becky wasn't here. She was working that day.
All right.
But I think what this does is whether you've never been to Disneyland before or you haven't been here in a long time, I think there's reason to come back.
Yeah,
and I really like, sometimes the opening of a single attraction does not necessarily justify a new trip. I think a celebration like this that takes place in both parks, in things that are attractions, food, I love these little activations. I just think it is I think it might be my favorite part. And it hasn't been sort of this was not on the forefront of the announcements. It wasn't these little things, it was the big. So I love these little surprise and delight moments that guests are going to get.
Yeah, exactly. And there's also touches in the hotels, too, which I noticed in Grand Californian, they have the 70th medallion. There's a lot of decor in there, too. So there's different little touches all around the Disneyland Resort.
Kelly says, do we have to wear high heels and sink them in the pavement? So Kelly, it's interesting that you say that, because today we had a little like special event moment thing, and Don Hahn was there, and he just released, I think it comes out July 1st. It's a huge new hardcover book called The Happiest Place on Earth. It's massive, it's beautiful, and he does a little bit of myth busting with his co-author about some of those things. Like, were high heels really sinking into the ground? He did not answer that question, so you need to buy the book and read the book. But it's huge, right? Like, it's like a massive coffee table book, very, very high quality.
Yeah, Don's amazing, and he has a ton of information, and I just can't imagine the things that he's shared. I bet he has stories that we've never heard.
And that's exactly what he said. He's like, this is stuff that you have not read everywhere or heard on podcasts or whatever it might be. So I see Don all the time because we shop at the same Big and Tall Men's store. So.
Right. If you stand next to Don Hahn, you probably hit him with the knees or so.
He was sitting
he's a tall
down.
man.
He was sitting down, and I had to hold the book up over my head just so it would be in frame. So
he's a sweet, sweet man.
His book is one of the D23 gift renewal choices. Wow.
To say yes.
Yeah,
absolutely.
that is a very, very cool. Are you sure, Lou, that you and Becky aren't siblings? You guys sure argue like once. Nicholas on backpack duty. That's why he's here. It's absolutely fine. Nicholas is here. I was happy to see they did a vault collection. I'd rather go back before Disneyland. Amy, I'm telling you, if you have not been to Disneyland in a long time, there are a lot of reasons absolutely to come back.
Yeah.
Don has the greatest story. You've seen several of his panels at D23. He's also like the nicest person to panel.
He's a great guy.
Right?
Yeah.
So Nicholas has a great story.
Yeah.
We all do. Like when we saw Don at the opening of Galaxy's Edge.
And the first time I met him was riding Rise of the Resistance with him.
And you saw him today, and he remembered.
And he remembered, which is crazy.
And somebody else said the same thing. Like they hadn't seen Don in years, and he remembered who he was. And I'm like, it's the measure of a man when you can do something like that, and everybody matters. So
he's a sweet, sweet man.
Yeah.
That's genuine. He's incredibly genuine.
I just wish he was more talented. The guy just like, what has he really done? What has Don Hahn really?
He could probably give away
I'm kidding.
50% of his talent and still be one of the most talented humans on the earth.
Yeah, Lizette, you have to get the book. The book is beautiful. It's a heavy book.
Yeah.
It is so you can pre-order it on Amazon now, and I think it comes out first or second week in July. So, what else? What else have we missed? So, merch, food,
fun
characters are new costumes, like And you can see just how the park is decorated.
Isn't there a couple of
What do you call the character conclave?
Wow.
Cavalcade.
That would be good. I wonder if there is like a character conclave.
We're gonna vote
Like,
you in and vote you out
do
of
it-
every parade.
Maybe that's how Duffy finally got here.
That could be.
It took years of voting, and the characters finally
What about
voted him
the
into the club.
changes what about the celebrations in some of the attractions, like Toy Story, Midway?
Oh,
I
yeah.
believe that's the only one.
Isn't Small World? Doesn't Small World have something?
Maybe a little thing, but
Are you guys
from
paying
what we
attention in the panels you're in?
No.
Just so I'm
The one
asking?
thing we saw was Midway Mania has some bonus points you can earn for the 70th. They just make some things like 700 and 7,000 instead. So ride that if you want to get some extra points.
But again, it's the re-rideability of the attraction. It's the sort of the quote-unquote re-rideability of coming back to the parks over and over again.
So you want to earn that like top rank. Now it's time to do it because there's like 7,000 point targets.
And Nicholas, listen, I will never, like as a parent, when you let your kids win, right? You let them beat your, whatever.
Not anymore.
Oh, no, I let him win yesterday.
Oh, sure you did.
Yeah.
He's trying to still pretend it's the baby boy thing,
Yeah.
and we're trying to help him wean off that scenario.
The book comes out July 15th.
Yeah.
Right, so you order it on the 15th, you'll get it just in time so you can celebrate Disneyland's anniversary at home. So
I think we hit everything.
I think so too. Yeah.
Until tonight, because we haven't experienced the.
Yeah. So I was going to say, I think that there's going to be more sort of little surprises that are brought out over time, and because we don't even know what tonight is in store, the new cast projection show, and I know it's late. I don't know.
Yeah. I heard him testing something over there.
It's 9 o'clock, right? It's 9 o'clock tonight, so it might be a little late to go live, but I will record it and I will post it, just like I posted the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse video and the entire video. We had an amazing spot last night. The entire video of World of Color, you have to watch. You absolutely have to watch and share it. All the things to do. It's on YouTube, youtube.com/WDWRadio. I pre-ordered the book from Amazon. Yeah, you're going to love it. I'm looking forward to
The other
reading it.
reason
So.
you would want to come to Disneyland versus Disney World is look at this weather. It is so beautiful and comfortable. It's not raining or hot or sweaty or
But
humid.
supposedly, they mustn't know you were coming.
It was
It was 97 degrees.
It was 102 on Sunday, and we got here on Monday. So it was perfect, but we don't have that humidity here, and the churros are so much better because of it.
Time your vacations accordingly.
Okay, answer me this question, and it could be as many or as few. Things in Disneyland that are better than Walt Disney World.
Mm-hmm.
You can play at home too. Things in Disneyland that are better than Walt Disney World.
Haunted Mansion.
The snacks.
Whoa, Haunted Mansion. Explain.
I like the Haunted Mansion a lot better here. It has a lot more scenes in it that I like it better here.
Why?
Pirates.
Wait,
same way.
wait. Explain why.
Just because I think it's more engaging here, and it was the first Haunted Mansion I ever experienced, so I know it, and I just love. I don't know. I love it better. I think it's got. I think it is just better. It's better. It's better.
The snacks, the food. Can get a chimichanga in World. Nothing.
Wait, the cozy cones?
Well, remember we had a.
Yeah.
I'm going to step over here because they're not saying nice. I'm sorry.
You
That
have a
chili
different cozy cone.
that chili cone.
The
Well, that's
bacon mac and cheese.
That's because
now
you're an
has
idiot.
gone-
Why would you get the bacon mac and cheese?
It's-
Clearly, it's the lame cozy cone.
Wait, it's still okay. It's just not.
Bacon mac and cheese is the lame cone. The chili cone carne is the way to go.
Wait, because we're going to be honest here, because we're not
Sue,
going to be all.
Sue Passauer, whose opinion I value very highly from MEI and Mouse Fan Travel, which cozy cone is the correct cozy cone?
In the meantime, let's talk about something that we all eat.
Going home?
No, besides it. The 3 a.m. pickup in the morning, yes, that's not going to be fine.
It's fine.
The ice cream. Don't get the ice cream.
The matcha, we have to be specific. The matcha ice cream did not.
The matcha ice cream.
Listen,
They're just
you can't hit a grand
testing
slam every time you
yeah.
walk up. The matcha, but like how nice was? Oh wait, no, wait,
Yes,
no.
no.
Yes, it's on my Instagram. The banoffee, the banana cold brew coffee.
You didn't let anyone else try it, so that's
Yeah,
all
I
you.
was going to say, I don't even.
As my torts professor in law school used to say, you snooze, you lose. you lost.
Yeah.
It was so good. It's banana cold brew. What was it? Banana cold brew coffee with something. Why do you look tired again? You just had a coffee. What's wrong with you?
I'm a little sleepy. Let's go get a little bed.
They have a yummy frozen apple slush at the cones.
That's what we just had.
Maybe people pull that card for so long.
Does Disneyland have cheeseburger spring rolls?
No. They do not.
Think so? What else we had? We had chimichangas. The chimichangas are so good. And the chimichangas taste better in Frontierland than they do anywhere else. Oh, no.
What?
I knew there was something. Listen, I'm going to choose the good guy.
Okay.
I'll find the good in things, especially like if I'm paying money for something, I'm going to try and find. I had a very tough time. Dare I say, it was not possible for me. Let me get you golden frame here. It was not possible for me. What was the thing that I was looking forward to eating when I came here, and that we went to like the very first day, and it brought
shawarma.
They changed the shawarma. Come closer, because I can't get you. They changed the shawarma in Avengers Campus. It was no bueno.
It's fine.
It wasn't fine.
It's different. Maybe it was an off day. We may have to try to get just to make sure.
The spice wasn't there.
Yeah.
The fillings weren't there. So I ate my sadness in other things.
Yeah, when we come back, we'll have to try it again just to see if maybe they improve the situation.
Yeah. Churro toffee. The churro toffee squares. That's a good call too.
Not a sweets guy.
Disneyland Hotel is my favorite of all the hotels. I smell garlic bread. We had that too. Pirates, they have spring rolls. I'm trying to find soup pass hours. Chili con carne. It's why soup pass hour is one of my top 10 favorite.
But what's the first thing I do when you get yours? I take one of the Fritos off the top because the Fritos are the amazing part.
You know you can buy the Fritos now.
But it's more fun to just take yours. It's making up for all the food you eat.
What is the best? All right. So Sue says the park looks empty. It's not. It is not empty. What is the best sit-down restaurant in Disneyland or California Adventure? Sit-down restaurant. It's your favorite. It's where people bring you food. You don't have to touch anything. They
I like that. Yeah. It is nice because you just sit there and you relax and you can have conversations. You're not waiting in line. You're not finding the top of a garbage can to,
I like mobile ordering. Best sit-down restaurant in Disneyland.
I like Blue Bayou. I still do.
I haven't been there in ages.
It's been a while, but I like that. The atmosphere is wonderful. The ride is right there.
We know what Becky wants to say, but she can't say it out loud. So
yes, I do. Because they have the best hamburger on the planet.
Who does?
Club 33. It does. We've had the hamburger.
Yes.
Where'd you just have the good hamburger there? The Wagyu?
The Trader Sam's, but that's not in Disneyland. That's in the hotel.
But it's at Disneyland Resort, so.
Ready? What's this, Jake? Jacob, what's this?
Matterhorn
And now,
macaroons.
and Napa Rose is being
refurbed. Yeah.
So when that comes back, I'm sure that's going to have a whole new menu and a whole experience. So it's another reason to come when that's back up.
Logan, cheese them up.
But when you're sitting home, all right. So this is your final question. If you're sitting home, watching a show, food, restaurant, what is the thing? What is like your thing that you just love most about this park? You, and then you and you.
You.
No, you.
Ladies first.
No.
You.
I need time to look at a map and think.
I need time to think about it.
We know what hers is.
Well, it rhymes with schmurdy schmee.
Oh wait, no. That answer is we actually share it because the first thing he says is, "I need rose water." So
Oh my God.
yes.
You know what? I'll give you that. I'll give you that. The rose water is
Everyone
right.
look
Yes.
here.
Now next
Smile,
smile.
everyone. Smile right here.
So like, how
Look
about you?
here.
What do you? Let's go with you first.
Oh, cheese, hands down, cheese down.
If I'm home and I close my eyes
Hands down.
and I can just transport myself to somewhere in Disneyland,
That's what it is.
That's a funny thing.
Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout.
no, it's not.
Is this food or is it an attraction?
It's anything.
You know the thing I love most about here?
Grizzly River Run. That's what you
No.
love most.
No. Literally, and we're going to say, give me some popcorn or a chimichanga, and I'm going to sit on a bench right over there in the hub and watch people. I love
I've known you for 87 years.
love
I've
that.
never seen you eat popcorn before ever.
No, churros. I was
Churros
talking
are
about
better.
Disneyland churro. Disneyland churro.
Right, eating any snack, just sitting on a bench, because there's benches here. They believe in benches where you can actually sit down, unlike Walt Disney World, which is really nice. You can sit down and just watch people go by. Yes. It's true, though. I mean, come on, Walt Disney World, I'm looking at you. Put some benches in. Let us watch people. But it really is a nice thing just to sit there and have a snack and just watch everyone enjoy the park.
Yeah.
I love that.
Logan, cheese.
It is. There's a lot of places to come here and just sit and watch.
I got it. Nice.
Oh, you know,
You want yours
this
too?
wouldn't be it. But
That's really
when
good.
you sat at Tahitian Terrace and had the Dole Whip and the bun,
Other family.
it might have been my other family. It might have been my other family. Who was that? You? Maybe I was here alone. Maybe it wasn't you.
Buns,
Never
what
mind.
buns? What
This is
buns are you
awkward.
talking about?
At Tahitian Terrace,
Okay.
they've got the Dole Whip with the chamoy and the bean on it.
I'm feeling neglected now because I wasn't there and he thinks it's us. We weren't there at all.
Awkward.
I know.
All right, so that's your question.
Awkward.
That's your question to post over in the clubhouse. If you can just sort of snap your fingers and be in Disneyland, what is the first place you would go? What's the first thing you would do? The first thing you eat? The first thing that you would experience? Let me know in the comments. And thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for being here. And you for being here and carrying my bags. And thank you for spending time out of your day and evening. Continue to stay tuned to Instagram. I'll keep sharing stories and reels. I'm trying to pump them out as quickly as I can in between doing all of the stuffs. And then in the middle of the night tonight, we head out and make our way over to Japan to start our Adventures by Disney. So there'll be a lot more to share in the next few days. Again, primarily over on Instagram, so please follow along there. Tag and invite a friend to join us, and if there's ever anything I can do for you, please let me know. If you want to come to Disneyland, I know a guy, I know a gal, who knows lots of guys and gals, Becky Menken from Mouse Fan Travel. Reach out to Mouse Fan Travel, they will help you book any and all things. They treat you like family that they love, and I want to be clear, because not everybody loves them.
Just like family.
No, do not, no. Don't say you treat people like the way you treat me, because I am not booking with
Oh
Becky.
no, my agents.
Yeah,
my
there's a lot
agents are
less-
amazing.
There's a lot less snark and sarcasm than that comes.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Seriously, don't have a heart attack right now. It'd be bad.
Yeah, Becky's she texted me the other day, she's like, just so you know, you can't die till 2037.
2037.
I'm like, thanks.
Yeah, we've got that recorded now.
And listen, as a special, just for you, they will take care of all of your bookings, all of your plans, all of the stress, completely free. I hope you don't mind me saying that. Completely and absolutely free for you.
All for you.
So reach out to them over at mousefantravel.com. I just connected. Somebody wanted to go on Adventures by Disney. I'm like, I got a guy. I got a gal.
If you want to look up a Disney cruise or any cruise, we also have a self-booking engine at bookmeicruise.com. You can look it up, you can price things, you can compare things, and then if you want to hold it, you can hold it. If you want to book it, you can book it, and then you will get the help of one of our assistants.
There you go. And nobody has more fun than us.
No.
And you. Thank you for being part of the clubhouse. Thank you for being part of my family. Love and appreciate you. So until next time,
Mwah.
celebrate happy.
See ya.
Celebrate happy.